Hello, I'm Mitch Garlington, spiritual medium, psychic, tarot reader, and welcome to the Tree of Enchantment meditation. Before we begin, please find yourself in a relaxed position, either on a chair with your feet on the floor or lying down if you prefer, and make sure that the room you're in is comfortable and you will not be disturbed. I want you to take a nice deep breath, drawing in pure white light and letting out any stress and strains of the day. Do this a couple more times, breathing in pure white light. Hold it there for a moment. Now, breathing out all the stress and strains of the day. And once more, breathing in pure white light and breathing out and letting go of any stresses and strains. I now want you with the next breath to draw it in and to take this energy right down to the base of your feet. Once more, drawing in pure white light. Send this down through your legs, down and out through the base and soles of your feet. And I want you to start to ground and anchor yourself. Imagine lower roots coming out from the base and sole of your feet, going down into Mother Earth. You start to feel the roots pulling you downwards and connecting you. As these roots start to plant down and embed into Mother Earth, they go down deeper still until you reach the Crystal Kingdom, where there in the center you will see a beautiful clear quartz crystal. I want you to send your roots further down and wrap your roots around this crystal, and you'll notice and start to see this crystal lighting up. This keeps you grounded and protected, but also anchored at all times. I then want you to send this energy back up through your legs once more, and send the energy up to your chakra points, starting with the base chakra at the base of your spine. Imagine a beautiful lotus flower and imagine the petals gently unfolding. As you do this, the healing energies go in and out of this chakra point. If you need healing at this time for this chakra, ask for it to be given freely as you open each point up. I then want you to send your energy further up to your sacral chakra. Again, imagine the petals opening gently up, and really open this up wide and allow the energy to flow freely. Moving on up to your solar plex. Again, this chakra can easily block with emotional baggage, so open it up nice and wide and send in any healing that needs to be given freely to this chakra. Working on up now to the heart chakra, which is the bridge that connects us to the lower and higher chakra points of the body. Open this up nice and wide, and again send the love out freely, and be sure to accept the love that's shown to you freely inward. Moving further on up now to the throat chakra. Blue for communication. Imagine the petals gently opening up so that spirit can talk to you freely, both by voice and telepathically. Or if there's things and issues you need to say to people, this will give you the strength to have the courage to talk freely and openly about these. I then want you to send your energy up higher still to your third eye or brow chakra, so that the spirit world can show you images, visions, whatever they may wish to show at this time. And finally, sending your energy further up to the crown chakra at the top of your head. This connects you to all things and your higher self. Imagine this opening up and a beautiful white light shining down from above the heavens. This light shines down through the crown chakra and lights up all your chakra points, so you are connected both with the higher realms but also anchored and grounded below in Mother Earth's energy. the complete tree or circle of life. I now want to say a little prayer before we begin the meditation. So, Great White Spirit, Creator of all life, I ask for our loved ones to draw close and our spirit guides, angels and helpers. I ask that they show whatever may be needed during this meditation freely and help you to make sense of the world around you. Everything we've done is done in love and light. Amen. I now want you to see in your mind's eye a road in front of you. It's a warm day and there's not much traffic around. You start to walk along this road and it takes you to the edge of a forest. Whilst it's sunny and bright, the forest looks a little bit dark and gloomy. At first you seem a little unsure if you want to venture in. However, you do venture further in. You go off the road and onto grass, and you find a muddy track which leads into this forest. I want you to notice how you're feeling as you walk into the forest. Trees start to surround you. You hear gentle birds singing and the mystical elements that make up this forest. You hear crunching of leaves and branches and mud squelching underneath your feet as you walk deep further into this forest now. And as you're noticing whatever you might be noticing at this time, you suddenly see in front of you a huge oak tree. It catches you by surprise. It's an ancient tree that has been there for thousands of years, full of wisdom and knowledge. You gently make your way up to this tree and you start to place your hands along the bark of the tree. Whilst it might look rough, it's actually really soft to the touch. You feel your arms naturally embracing the tree and you start to hug and hold this freely. Mother Earth's energy starts to invite you in. You spend some time walking around the base of this tree, touching and feeling as you go. It's pretty solid as you rub and feel the energy of the tree. You then decide to sit down on the roots that surround the floor. The roots stretch for miles and miles with this tree as it's so old and so big. You sit down with your back against the tree. And I'm just going to leave you here for a little while. And again, once more, ask for any healing to be given freely at this time to your chakra points, to your mind, body and spirit. This tree will help to cleanse and make you feel complete again. And I'll come back for you in a short while. I want you to be aware of my voice. As you start to feel cleansed and purified from the tree's energy, you get up. As you get up, you start to hear voices and whisperings. At first you feel this is the wind, but it's not. This is actually the tree of enchantment. The tree starts to talk to you telepathically. It lets you know that this is actually a portal to the in-between worlds, a place for the physical and the spiritual world to meet on a neutral ground. At first you seem a little shocked and unsure of what to make. The tree then goes on to telepathically talk to you and explains that it has the power to reconnect you with loved ones that you hold within the spirit world that may have passed long ago or more recently. All you have to do to reconnect is send your thoughts and invite their energy in. You spend a little time doing this, and you just ask those you hold dear to you to draw close if they're able to. The tree then reveals a hidden door. You hadn't noticed this before when you walked around it initially. You place your hands gently on this door and push forward. The door opens and you walk inside the tree. As you walk into the tree, the door gently shuts. At first of all, it's very dark and you can't really make out anything. All you can see is a green, mystical, swirly mist everywhere, a little bit like walking through a dry ice machine or fog. The tree lets you know that when the smoke clears, in the distance will be a loved one that you can now reconnect with that has passed to the world of spirit. And I'm going to leave you here for a little while you spend time reconnecting with their energy. Talk to them freely as you would have done in life. Embrace them, hold them. Feel that unconditional love once more. But also know if there's hurts or any drama with this person, now is the time to put this to bed and get closure. I want you to enjoy and embrace this experience. It is time now to greet them, and I will come back for you in a little while. I want you to be aware of my voice once more. It is now time to say goodbye to your loved one, as they must return to the spirit world. Before they leave you, they reaffirm that they walk through this world with you until you are reconnected, wholly once more. They pull out your hand and they place a crystal inside and wrap your fingers tightly around this crystal. Pay attention to what they give you, as this will be needed when you come back and return to the physical world later. This crystal is something that you'll need to get, as it will help you over the coming months. You say goodbye and wish them well, and know that the unconditional love they have for you never dies. They start to walk once more into the swirly green mist that starts to fill the hollow of the tree, until they vanish out of sight and out of view. A feeling of peace, unconditional love, and closure starts to wash over you, a mix of emotions. You once again hear the tree's voice. It has one more thing it wishes to show you before you are ready to walk back and deal with your daily life. The tree starts to fill with a purple mystical smoke. You then see in front of you a door which opens downwards and reveals some steps to you. You see a bright light shining. It's starting to sparkle and shimmer. The tree explains this is actually a hidden cave full of crystals. The crystals can be of any kind you wish for them to be. As you make your way down the steps, there will be a crystal throne, and in this throne there will be somebody sitting in there waiting for you. The tree explains this is a spirit guide and has been sent for you to connect with their energy. They will help you over the coming months, both in your spiritual world and also in your physical daily life. It is now time to venture to meet them. You gently walk down the steps into the crystal cave. It's a lot bigger than you first thought as you make your way into the cave and see the walls full with crystal energy. You see the throne in front of you, and you gently make your way and you walk around the throne to see who's sitting in there. I will leave you once more for a time to connect to the spirit guide that waits for you. Again, ask them questions how they can help, and if there's anything you need to know, now is the time to discuss this, and I will come back for you in a little while. I want you to be aware of my voice, as it's now time to leave your spirit guide as you venture back to your physical world. Before you go, your spirit guide has one more thing they wish to show you. They stand up and start to walk with you to a hidden area within the cave. You suddenly see a well made of water. Your spirit guides explain that this is actually the well of purity, and when you look into this well, you will see yourself for how you wish to be. You can bring this energy into your daily life. If when you look into the well there's things or you see something that you don't like, you now have the power to change and correct your sight of what you see. Your spirit guide explained it's now time to look into the well and see what reflection is looking back at you. You peer over gently into the mystical water. If you like what you see, embrace this, cherish this, and hold this close to your heart. If the well shows you something that you're not so sure on or not so keen on, now is the time to ask for this to be changed to what you need. Your spirit guide then hands you a silver penny. This silver penny is a wishing penny. You have one wish which you can place into the well and use. You can wish for anything you want, but make sure it's done with love and light. You send your thoughts into this penny now and gently toss it into the well. Suddenly, fairies flutter from afar and from the well. They light the cave up with beautiful little fairy wings fluttering around everywhere. The cave becomes alive with magic as your spirit guide gently wishes you well and draws back until once more they leave you out of sight. You spend some time watching the spectacle of the fairies fluttering around the cave. All different colours, beautiful pinks, purples and golds, greens and blues and even orange. You feel balanced and whole. The tree then whispers gently to you, it is now time for you to leave this place and walk once more in your daily world. You make your way gently back up out of the crystal cave, back up the steps, back into the hollow of the tree. The tree explains that this is a place of enchantment and magic and is for you only, a portal that can connect you to the spirit world at any time you wish to revisit this place. It is now time to call you back. You gently see sunlight through the tree lighting the doorway once more. You place your hands on the door and push forward. You start to gently walk out into the sun and daylight. You are engulfed with how bright the sun is. It feels whole. It connects you once more to the outside world. You feel balanced and loved and at peace. You glance over your shoulder and look at the tree once more. The doorway that once stood there once again vanishes. But you know it is there for when you need it at any time, for this is the tree of enchantment. You gently walk back along the track and you notice that the mud before is not so squelchy and has dried in the cool of the sun. The leaves still crunch under your feet. I want you to gently be aware of my voice as you continue to bring yourself back into your daily life. It is now time to close the chakra points. I want you to draw attention to the top of your head with the crown chakra and gently bring the petals into a bud, and in its place a golden ball of healing energy. Drawing your attention now down to your brow chakra, once again gently bringing the petals in, and in its place a healing ball. On down to the throat now, and once more closing this over, and a beautiful healing ball of energy. Coming on down to the heart, and again close these over gently, and you see a beautiful healing ball. Moving on down to the solar plex, gently close this up, and in its place a beautiful golden healing ball. Venturing further down to the sacral chakra, close this over, and a beautiful golden ball. Moving around to the base of your spine and the base or root chakra, close this up, and in its place you see a beautiful golden ball. You now travel back down through your legs, through the roots, back into Mother Earth, where you're still connected to the beautiful crystal. You gently untangle your roots, and you send this energy back up to the base of your feet, where you see another ball. You now see your chakra points all closed with beautiful golden balls in their place. The balls start to vibrate and radiate out with beautiful white light. Your whole body is engulfed with beautiful white light that keeps you safe and protected, so that only love and beauty can reach you on this day. I want you to now be aware of my voice, as it's time to bring you back. Move your fingers and wiggle your toes, and when you feel ready, open your eyes. Thank you for working with me in this meditation. I am Mitch Garlington, and you have been blessed to experience the tree of enchantment.